Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel. In today's video I just wanted to talk through one of the best mods I've done to my Volvo S80. So you join me, it is 10 to midnight nearly, and I'm on my way back from work. A bit of a late one tonight, and this is the drive I do every week. Every Friday I drive back at this time on dark country roads, and it's about a 50-mile journey I've got to do at this time. It's not all down these country roads, fortunately, but yeah, I mean I've done a few mods to the S80. I haven't gone too crazy with mods. I'm one of those people that does functional mods rather than anything like that. And recently I made a video regarding Volvo headlights. Now, a few of you commented on my headlights saying they're rather bright for halogens. I've just got the sort of the lowest spec headlights, as it were, the halogens, and I spoke through my reasons why I went for that in the first place. So yeah, let's talk about what this mod is. So this mod is the fact that I've actually upgraded my high beams for this pretty much this journey. As you can see, I've got them on dip beam at the moment and it is quite dark. However, when you light it up, it's far better. I mean, it doesn't actually come through on camera that well, to be honest, but yeah, it's one of those mods that it's fairly cheap to do. I mean, I think these bulbs are £15–20 each, and it makes such a difference. It makes night driving so much more pleasant. It makes it easier. It's just a much better system, or better fix for night driving. Yeah, it's, in terms of bang for buck, in terms of improvement in drivability of your car, then it is definitely a winner. So yeah, I think it's one of those things. A lot of people spend money in the wrong places on cars, in my opinion anyway, of course. I mean, I've made videos in the past talking about tyres. That's something you massively need to spend your money on. Stuff like this, the headlights, things that you're going to use every day, that's where you want to spend your money on, improving that. Because when you can see in the dark, A, you're less likely to have an accident, B, it's much more comfortable. And for me, my car is all about that element of freedom, being happy just to go out in the car, whatever time of day, whatever weather, and crack on. So these are Osrams. They're 150% brightness bulbs, and when I talked about the dip beam upgrades that I've done on this car, I always talk about you should never get the brightest bulb, because your dip beams, especially on this car, are on all the time. Someone here is about to put out. Your dip beams are on all the time, and the brighter the bulb, essentially the quicker the bulb will burn out. That's how they do it, is they make the filament run hotter, so it's brighter, but it basically wears the bulb out much faster. And you'll see, as soon as you get to sort of 150% brightness, the hours or the lifetime of the bulb massively reduces compared to the other types of bulbs that are available. So yeah, I've gone for the brightest ones for the high beams. This is my reasoning, so you're gonna have to hear me out here. High beams are on far less than dip beams, just by virtue of what they do. Every time you have someone coming the other way, you need to turn them off. Basically, any time that you're driving where it's not pitch black and a perfectly clear road ahead of you, you're not going to have your high beams on, if that makes sense. So in terms of, very nice. So in terms of the lifetime aspect, it's not that big of an issue because they're not used that much, if that makes sense. So I've had these fitted to this car for nearly a year now. And as you can see, they're absolutely fine. I spend quite a bit of time driving at night, and especially as we go into winter, I think it's quite an important winter mod to do with these earlier dark nights, especially. But actually, that might be what I title this video, is the sort of the perfect winter mod that no one ever thinks of. Because yeah, it just makes life so much easier. I mean, like, now there's no need for my high beams because we're in a lit area, so I've turned them off. And yeah, it just makes life so much more easier. You'll notice as well that they're a cooler colour compared to the halogens I've got at the moment. And that is just, yeah, I went for the cooler colour because at night with high beams you just want to be able to see things so much more easily. There's a reason that the street lights are LED. There's a reason that all newer headlights are going to LED. It's because they give a much cooler light, which is easier to see things in the dark, and it projects further as well. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say on this one. It's just a short video that I thought I'd film while I'm on my way back to keep me sane, because it's quite a long, arduous trip. We're just coming through Hereford, or coming into Hereford, which is pretty much the slowest part of the journey because you're 30 miles an hour for a couple of miles. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've upgraded your main beams. I think it's something that gets forgotten quite a bit. People normally do dip beams because that's the one everybody sees, but they forget about main beams. So yeah, let us know. Let us know what other winter mods you've done to your car, or mods in general. It'll be interesting to see. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.